There's a Tailwind. Fine. There's their flinch first. Now Draco, please. Big damage. That's how you get rid of Urshifu. Problem solved. Problem averted. Problem diverted. Problem inverted? Good afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Regulation F video, bringing you a Latios team. Rocking the Latios. We have played Latias before on the channel. Latios is essentially similar, but different. It's a little bit faster and a little bit stronger offensively, while Latias is a little bit slower and a little bit stronger defensively. They kind of fulfill very different roles in VGC. Latios typically used as the, I will hit you as hard as possible and then move on to the next. The problem that I see with Latios, though, is that it's had generation upon generation upon generation of power creep. It was very good back in the day with Soul Dew and with just rocking Luster, Purge, and Tailwind, and it has a lot of other options that it can do, like Draco Meteor as well. Has very high special attack stat, but still not the highest nowadays. It's not the strongest dragon anymore. It's not the fastest dragon anymore. But you know what? It hits us right in the nostalgia. So I'm going to use it today on the channel. This team is brought to you by Charizard on the Pokesports Discord. Went ahead and posted this team over there. Appreciate you so much, Charizard, for always going ahead, going the extra mile, and making weird things that not everyone plays, like Latios. Now, the rest of the team is a lot of not weird things that a lot of people play. We have the Instant, we have the Rillaboom, we have the Urshifu with the Grass, Water, Fire Core, we have the Flutter Mane here just to help us out with the opposing Dragon-type Pokemon. And then a little bit, you know, not too common, not too uncommon, the Metagross here at the bottom as our Steel-type. No, we really hit this Dragon, Fairy, Steel combination. We also hit this Grass, Water, Fire combination. I like the way that it lines up right there. I just realized that as I'm looking at this rental code, we hit double cores here. So it's always nice to see. I don't know what's going to happen. Is Latios going to change my mind? Who knows? Is it going to be exactly as I expected? Most likely. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see what the heck Latios is going to do here on Pokesports, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Natair with the half hard Trick Room, half not hard Trick Room. Okay. Don't love the King Gambit here, but I guess we do have ways around the King Gambit with this Urshifu. I also don't love their whole Trick Room package. I gotta find a way to crack through that Archaludon, because currently I don't think I have it. Yeah, what the heck am I gonna do? I guess I have to go Flutter Mane, full damage, scary, spooky stuff, but that's it. That's the only thing I rely on. Tell you what, I'm very afraid of them getting a Trick Room up turn 1. That's my worst fear, my biggest nightmare. So I'm gonna go for the Flutter Mane lead. And a Rillaboom is really good here against their team. In the back, I pretty much have to bring Urshifu, so I have something to hit their Urshifu with. I have something to hit their Archaludon with. I can at least crit through its defense boosts if it gets that bad that fast. And last but not least, we're going Latios. Let's try it out. I have no idea how this is going to work or if this is going to work at all. I don't even think Latios is the world's greatest Dragon-type Pokemon in the history of Dragon-type Pokemon. It's definitely one of the coolest looking. But I don't know. Let's see if generation upon generation of power creep set this thing back or not. All right, Star Glasses. Gonna go double Steel type leads, Archaludon and King Gambit. Yikes, dude. Big yikes. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. I am terrified here. It's not a good place to be if you're a Flutter Mane. But you know what? It's my only chance to get as much big damage on this Archaludon as I can. I think I'm going for it. I'm gonna Terra. I'm gonna literally do as much as I can to this Archaludon right here, right now. While simultaneously going for the fake out onto the Bisharp. Alright, Fairy Flutter. Never seen this before. It's my one chance, man. I gotta take it. What Archaludon carries Protect? Alright, so there's Assault Vest on neither one of these Pokemon. Well then. Huh. I don't know what to do now. Maybe I should Gleam instead. I don't... Maybe I should Protect now. Like, what? I think I do Protect. I'm going to Protect and go for the high horsepower onto the King Gambit. They just changed the game by the Protect Archaeolodon. Alright, big high horsepower, good damage. We take those. Nice little crit. Listen, I'll take what I can get. Then Flash Cam. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to stay in with the Archaeolodon. Yes or yes. Nice. Listen, I can click Protect too. They doubled the Flutter spot. That's really good for us, actually. We probably brought the King Gambit low enough to a position where a Gleam will knock it out. And I'm going to hit the Archaeolodon with the high horsepower now. Hopefully crit that one too. That'd be nice. The problem is I'm going to hit it after the stamina kicks in from the Dazzling Gleam. Hey, listen, I still have... Oh, now they swap it out. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that's fine. Into their own Rilla, fine. It is what it is. I just got to save this Flutter for the Archaeolodon later. No matter what. I won't have the special attack booster, energy booster. But I will have this original hit right here. So the Rilla's probably a Sylvester then. Yeah, that looks a Sylvested. Followed by a nice little high horsepower chip. Okay. Maybe I Metagross swap here, I think. Oh, I didn't bring it. Okay, never mind. Maybe I Latios swap here. Let's finish off this King Gambit with high horsepower. I think my Fluttermane can live maybe one Grassy Glide, but it's not anything I want to try out immediately. I can wait to try it out, you know? Alright, swapping out the Flutter. Bringing in the Latios. Welcome to the channel. Oh, it came all the way from Hoenn? Man, this Latios traveled far. King Gambit now swapping. Into the Primarina. To take the high horsepower. Probably could have called that. Ooh, drum beating. That lowers attack, doesn't it? It's okay, so irrelevant. Oh no, it's speed. I still think I'm the fastest thing on the field, though. I don't think this actually changes much. Alright, I'm going to fire off a Luster Purge into this Rilla now. And a Woodhammer into Prim. Very obvious plays, but I forced the Terra out of them. It's Terra Grass Prim, okay. With Prim's defense, I think this still hurts. Yeah, that still definitely hurts. To the point where another one will knock it out. Luster Purge also does still go next. Assault Vest means it'll also live. Okay. Everything's at 1 HP, guys. Knock off now to my Latios. No! Latios got to use one move and one move only. Alright, what does Prim do? Okay, just a Gleam. I say that like it didn't hurt a lot. Okay, it looks like my Rilla is the fastest Rilla on the field. Oh, grassy terrain going away is a little rough. Actually, no, it's great for my Ursh. Ooh, what this means is I get to click close combat on either one of these slots, and unless they even if they swap, something's taking more damage than they want to take. I'm gonna click it on Rillaboom though, because I know for a fact I outspeed this Prim and can Woodhammer it again to knock it out. All right, they're just gonna let me knock these two Pokemon out. That's also fine. Lowering my defenses probably isn't a good idea, but again, I'm just trying to get the Archaeolodon low enough to where my Fluttermane can finish it. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, Prim's out, Rilla's out. They got King Gambit. I was gonna say Bisharp. They got King Gambit and Archaeolodon still in the back. King Gambit with not too much health left. Archaeolodon with way too much health left. So, it's an interesting situation. Good news is, you can't hide from Protect anymore. I wonder, though. Do I just finish the King Gambit off? I don't want to get sucker punched by King Gambit on this Rillaboom slot. I'm going to try to game them. I'm going to click Fake Out so that they can't sucker punch me. Dang it, wrong one. It's fine though. It's fine. I thought I just big brained, massive brained GG no re them, but it's fine. Imagine, that would have been so sick. Oh well. I guess they weren't that afraid of my Rillaboom. I could have just high horsepowered that slot. Oh, Deep Pulse and Narilla. I lived that. Okay, I could have just attacked you for free. I get to, okay, I'm fine. High horsepower, close combat, getting as much damage done on this Archaladon as I possibly can, and the answer to that question is 1 critical hit thanks to Urshifu. Neato. All right, yeah, we gotta win. Why did that feel so hard, though? Maybe it's because I led with Flutter into 2 steel types. Maybe it's because I lost Latios in just 1 Luster Purge. Hopefully Latios does a little bit more in the next battle. Let's see, let's find out. On to the next. Iron Boulder, Iron Crown, and Archaladon. 2 steel types on the opposing side of the field. Not a fun time for Latios, if I do have to say so myself. Maybe it's just not the meta for Latios. That's the second team I'm facing with just like 2 steel types right away. Also, what's Iron Crown doing here with no size spam? This is scaring me. It almost makes me feel like there's a secret size spam somewhere. Well, they have a Tailwind setter. I think I'm gonna have to match it. So I'll bring my own. And I'll bring my Ensign right away. Because Ensign is just pretty much perfect in every scenario here. Especially if they lead Iron Crown. I have to bring Flutter so I can deal with this Archaladon again, and then I have to bring Urshifu in the back so I can deal with the Archaladon again. I am so worried about Archaladon in general. Maybe I should just run Archaladon at the next regional. Who knows? Also, speaking of regionals, if you guys are curious to see what I'm cooking up for Charlotte regionals, because that is going to be the first regional of the year for me, join our Patreon or become a member on YouTube. Exclusive battle videos and rental codes of the team that I'm bringing will be there. Shameless plug. Anyway, they go Dersh. Okay, they got a Dersh. That's a lot scarier than I originally anticipated. What if I throw literally everything at this Dersh right now? Is that the solution? I'm gonna make it the solution. Fake out into the Urshi. There's a Tailwind. Fine. There's their flinch first. Now Draco, please. Big damage. That's how you get rid of Urshifu. Problem solved. Problem averted. Problem diverted. Problem inverted? I don't know. What am I saying? Archaladon's here. All right, I might have to make some swaps. Let's just go into the Ursh for now. And let's teach this Whimsicott what pain tastes like. Go for the straight Flare Blitz onto the Wimmy. I'm gonna save this Archaladon until it's way too late in the game. Get me out. They're this. They're this thing. They're the thing that I didn't want to face. Okay. Here we go. Get ready, folks. They're doing the thing. Does this technically mean that Instant lives because Instant is stupid? Does this technically mean that my Surging Strikes does more damage now? I think that's the case. Yeah. I believe that to be the case. So I'm going to go for the Surging Strikes, especially since they could probably just beat up again into me. I'm also getting rid of my Water Terra. I mean, I'm getting rid of the Fighting type so that the Moonblast doesn't one-shot me from this Whimsicott right now. Or Dazzling Gleam. Instant's going to live nice. Yeah, I think this is the highest damage output I could possibly do right now. That's chipping. It's irrelevant how much defense you're going to get at this point. At this point, you're already too much of a problem. Why do they think giving such a good typing stamina was a good idea? Why did they think this? Alright. They just waste their +6 body press on my +4... on my 12 HP instant. Fine. I guess they really didn't want their Whimsicott to go down. Good news is, they're probably Solvest. And I got a bunch of special Pokemon left, and a Pokemon that crits. So if I could just keep focusing everything I physically can on that Archaeodon, I might be fine. Alright, let's Surging Strikes, and let's Gleam. The Whim is probably going to Gleam first. Yep. There it be. I hope the Archaeodon doesn't outspeed my Flutter Mane and Tailwind. That might be a blunder on my part if I kind of just let him hit me for free. I am chipping this thing down, though. With just Urshifu alone. I'm sad. Do I live? No! Get me out. They crit me! Call me crazy, I do think that crit mattered. I think just a Luster Purge is good enough. The Urshifu should still be outspeeding here. If the Urshifu gets the KO here, that's just best case scenario. I don't think it does, though. It's like a very awkward amount of HP. Oh, no, I do. Even better. Even better. Ideal, beautiful, amazing. We got through it eventually. It just took us a couple of turns. Yikes, alright. Well, now this is the KO on the Whim, and we're in a 2v1 situation. Granted, they have the speed control here in this late game, but I got the Scarf and I got a Latios, so there's a lot of things that I still outspeed even in Tailwind. Not that one, though. Attack booster. Okay. Yeah, I highly doubt I outspeed this one. I'll just throw everything I have. I'm gonna Terrastalize, alright. They held their Terrastalize all the way until the Iron Boulder came out. Flying Terra, okay. Which means I could have Luster Purged, but hey, whatever, it's fine. Mighty Cleave. Yeah, Mighty Pain, that's for sure. If this can do 75%, I might have a chance. Exactly 75. I need to live a Mighty Cleave now. I also don't want to miss a Draco Meteor. I'm not sure what the damage calc is here at the end. I think a Luster Purge might still be good enough. Nah, I don't want it to live at 1 HP and then be extra sad. I'd rather miss. I live it! Latios! Get in the KO, knocking the boulder down. Earning its right in the thumbnail. We love that. Oh my goodness, Iron Boulder's neck, when it dies, just goes, ugh. It's disgusting. John, nice trainer card. Anyway, on to the next. My opponent's name is Alright, is bringing the REGISTEEL, who kind of does make the same sound, you know, it goes or something like that. Alright, what are we gonna play against this? REGISTEEL. Crit Urshi's gonna be nice into the REGISTEEL until you remember that it's gonna Water Terror on me. I think, our best option into REGISTEEL is going to be to do as much damage into it as possible first. So I'm going to lead the INSEE. And INSEE in general against their team is very strong, very good, very nice, very fabulous. I think I'm also going to go Flutter Mane. I'm going to bring the Luster Purge in the back, followed by my Urshi here. Ugh, this feels a little bad though. Because I just get clapped by Thunderclap if I bring this Urshifu. How else am I going to crit through the REGISTEEL though? I'm just not. I'm bringing Metagross instead. Ugh, I hate this because that team is like legitimately a very well-built team. And I don't have many ways to get through it. And I know how strong REGISTEEL can be because we've played it recently, right? Not too long ago. So I'm a little bit worried about what's to come. Because it's a good Pokemon and I know that. I learned that not the hard way, the easy way. Alright, this has to be a case of I will try to get as much damage as I can onto this REGISTEEL as possible. Which means fake out Shadow Ball and then Shadow Ball again next turn. Might be my best case situation. Good news here is I intimidated their side of the field first. Or I could just taunt here. Oh, that's right. I have taunt. But no, I'm going to fake out first and then I'll taunt next turn. I'm going to shut down this REGISTEEL. Yeah, when it's instant v instant, pay attention to the intimidates. You'll know which instant is faster. Actually, they didn't even attempt. Oh, that is not enough damage. They're just gonna parting shot my Flutter. Okay, fair. Fair. I get it. It's a good play. But we're gonna taunt this REGISTEEL. We're gonna get it down to a point in its life where it's gonna regret doing what it's doing. Cresselia is coming out now. Okay. Which means they're gonna attempt a Trick Room. Which, hey, all fair in Love and War. I don't want to get heavy slammed, though. So far, they're not showing me any Thunderclap, so I am very happy about that. Let me taunt. Let me hard swap this Metagross in. Let me go into a slower Pokemon that's going to appreciate the Trick Room. Metagross the Festive. They double swap. Okay. Back in INSEE. They're really trying to neutralize my Incineroar, it seems, but my Incineroar is not my game plan. We're just trying to stop any Iron Defense nonsense. Yep, like that. Okay, the problem is I'm going to have to deal with this REGISTEEL sooner or later. I choose later, though. For now, I'm just going to throw as many attacks as I have into this Incin. Yeah, why not? Let's Water Terra and Rock Slide it up. Choice Band and Rock Slides never hurt nobody. This is gonna be a long game, though. I can feel it. They don't fake out anything again. They let me get half health on this instant. I will take that. Thank you. Eat that berry for all I care. They're probably gonna parting shot on me again. They can't parting shot on literally anything that I care about, so. Okay, they're gonna knock off my band. That ironically might help me. Because I get to actually change my moves up now. Parting shot off on their Incineroar means I get to go in with my Flutter Mane, I think. Because they were definitely gonna go for the body press into my NC spot. So I'm gonna show them this Flutter Mane. I'm gonna heart swap right back on into Incin. I gotta make sure I can keep the taunt on the field to use it when I need to use it. I can outgame a Registeel. You got 5 moves. 4 moves? You got 4 moves and a leftovers. I know what you do. Alright, now we double swap. Swap on out back into Incin. We just keep rock sliding. Let's see if we bait them onto the Heavy Slam. They're gonna waste it on Incin now. And if they don't Heavy Slam there, I'm gonna say they don't have it. They might be that Amnesia Iron Defense variant. In which case, I'm ecstatic. Because we haven't technically seen Heavy Slam yet. Back in a Crest. Okay. They do have it. Okay. I would have been a lot happier if they didn't, but it is what it is. I gotta pay a lot of attention to when the taunts wear out, though. Right there. Good to know. Yeah, I'm just gonna taunt it again. I'm gonna try to go for the flinch on this crest with the Iron Head. I also gotta knock off that item, but I don't have knockoff. So I can't knock off that item. They keep trying to Iron Defense, though. Okay, Trick Room's going up. Okay. I'm gonna have to start attacking this Registeel. Actually, I'm gonna double this Crest first, because Crest has the healing move. Has the Lunar Blessing. Oh, okay, or they just swap out here. Probably back into Incin, if I had to guess. Oh, they did bring the bolts. Hold up. This is bad for my Metagross. Body press onto my poor Incin does connect this time. I could have maybe done a Flutter Mane swap there, but it's fine. Let's try and get some initial damage off on that Cresselia, but honestly, I'm at the point where I don't quite know what to do anymore. I gotta make some big gamer mind swaps. Can I like what? I'm just swapping at this point. I don't know what to bring, what to have on the field. This team is so thick that I don't even know what to do anymore. All right, Flutter's on the field. Body press. It's into a Latios though. Okay. And then T-Bolt into my Flutter Mane. That's bad. Ouch. They don't even try to Thunderclap me. They just go right for the raw T-Bolt. Oh, no. I'm going to do something a little bold. I got to protect Flutter, though. Hopefully they try to knock out my Flutter first instead of doing anything else. Okay, good. They didn't go for the Iron Defense. Thank goodness. Now I'm hoping that I can live this for starters. I don't, man. Latios, come on! Hang in there! Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I win anymore. The only way I win here is if my opponent makes a big mistake and reads me to swaps. No, because then they could just go for a T-Bolt. I hate this. I need my opponent to make a big mistake. They won't do it, though. My opponent's not an idiot. This team is nasty, dude. Yeah. My opponent's not an idiot. I needed them to make like a big mistake and T-bolt the instant for some reason. I'm so hyper-focused on defeating this REGISTEEL that I ignored the entire rest of the team and I'm just down to my last bare minimum Pokemon. And I don't have a lot of juice left in these Pokemon either. I haven't knocked out a single thing here. Yeah, well, GG's. This was just me getting slowly dismantled by my opponent. No big deal. Nothing at all. Thunderclap, bye-bye. That team is legit, though, man. That team is so legit. I don't even know why I bothered taunting. I'm going down anyway to a body press. The REGISTEEL didn't... Oh, no, they are going for iron defenses. Okay, well. Here we are. I just want to see how much a Flare Blitz was going to do this whole time. Not a single Mon I was able to knock out, man. Will I even get to see it? Okay, 12 HP. I go down on my own terms. I should have just started Flare Blitzing a long time ago. I just decided not to. Oh well. I lost to her, you bet I did. That's what I get for making fun of your name, friend. Unfortunately gonna take home a loss in today's video. It is what it is. We're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some. And if there was a team I was gonna lose to, yikes, I guess that was the one. Not everything Latios can defeat, that's a fact. There are some things that Latios can't do anything to. And REGISTEEL's probably one of them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the very end of the video. If you enjoyed today's video with Latios, go ahead, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Also, thank you so much, Charizard, on the Discord for most of this team on the Pokesports Discord. Always love having us some Charizard teams here on the channel. Always a fun one. I appreciate what Charizard does because he goes above and beyond to give us some really weird Pokemon for YouTube. So, thank you, Charizard, for making us the teams that no one else is brave enough to make. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. I probably already told you what to do. Hit the outro, Kevin. I'm Kevin Pokesports. Peace out, and bye-bye.